This meditation is on the hopes of God. Imagine the slow procession to Jesus' place of execution was a completely hopeless sight. A few more deaths at the hands of the Romans, some curious bystanders who knew what was going on and were not hopeful about the fate of the condemned men. Getting what you deserved isn't that remarkable. But any hope had long been trodden underfoot. Probably about a week before, when everyone had been celebrating a sort of carnival day in Jerusalem, laying down palm branches, celebrating an emerging king, a new dawn or a new oddball to take on the Romans. Never mind, he's sitting on a donkey. Poor choice, but we can put that aside. Someone to put our hopes in, someone to save us. Supporting the outside challenger feels good when the religious leaders are unsettled at his arrival. That was 1 week ago, and a week's a long time in Jerusalem. Hope has dissolved, and the crowd has gone. So is hope just wishful thinking? God had incredible hopes and plans for his world. They were wild and lovely. He made it all from chaotic nothingness. He made Adam and then Eve, because being alone wasn't good. And in Genesis we read that God wanted to walk with them in the garden. He created the potential for families and relatives and whole tribes, people to belong together. But it had hardly started before it went wrong, and we have hundreds of pages all about it through the Old Testament. God's story of people falling out and failing, following their own path, and then God urging them to put it right, with the law, sacrificing goats and lambs, amazing encounters at altars and on mountaintops, killing a lamb and preparing a meal to share before a great escape, speaking life into bone-headed people, crowning kings and taking on enemies. All the time, God wanted to be with his people. You are mine, and we belong together, was his message. God even used the example of Hosea to cry out, "Can't you see how painful this joke of a relationship is?" But while the old covenant was playing out, God was hinting at a whole new plan. It was bold and revolutionary, totally mad. Laws to be written on people's hearts and not carved in stone. A radical new community with no divisions between Jew and Gentile, insider or outsider. Everyone could join in across all time. A new kingdom. Everyone would be welcome to sit and eat as one new family. Everyone would have a seat at this new table. Everyone to be among friends. Everyone known and loved. Where your past doesn't matter. There is plenty for everyone. No one will fear their neighbour or fear the future. Perhaps like a wedding celebration, because surely no one spends the happiest day of their life on their own. Except that it was all going to cost everything, and the only person who could possibly bring this off was God. Well, so be it. So on a single day in time, a Friday afternoon, God's plan reached a critical point. A walk of 33 years towards this day. Jesus' followers had gradually disappeared. A few watched from a distance, all their hopes completely crushed. At the time of crucifixion, one of the criminals there said, "Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." Jesus replied, "Truly I tell you, today you will be with me in paradise." One of them was hoping against hope that he had one last chance that he didn't deserve. And the other carried the hopes of God that death was not and will not be the end. Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom.